Let me just sort of skim the surface of the topic. The West is misogynistic and always has been. And I mean that according to the dictionary definition. They hate women, truly. There's no other culture or civilization in history, in my opinion, that degrades and belittles women as much as the West. They objectify women so profoundly that women in the West objectify themselves. They used to wonder, whether or not women have souls. And it seems like they ultimately decided that they don't. Women are nothing to them but bodies. Women are nothing but bodies in Western culture. They're decorations. Women's bodies are supposed to be part of the scenery. Nothing but props. That's why you can even have this absurd debate about what a woman is, because if she is nothing but a body, which is what she is in the West, if she's nothing but, lipstick and breasts, hips and a hairdo, then she can be replicated. A man can make himself look like that. He can do a convincing performance, an exaggerated impression of what a woman is, a lampoon. He can do what's essentially a gender minstrel show. Instead of blackface, it's lipstick and makeup and a wig, plus some hormone injections, because they really think that that's all that women are, and that's all they want women to be. That's what they want women to be, because that's what they reward women for being. I mean, I saw a report that's a few years old, but it showed that strippers make as much money as a lawyer on average. Now, in a materialistic culture of commodification like the West, it's easy to see what the society approves of and what they value, because that's who gets paid. Conformity with expectations is monetized, it's rewarded. So when you send the message to women and to girls that wealth can be rapidly expedited for them if they take off their clothes on stage or on camera, rather than develop their minds, rather than develop their skills, their character, and so on, when you tell women and girls that you're going to have to go to university for years, you're going to have to be in the workforce for years before society will monetarily reward you anywhere close to what it will reward you right now, today, if you will just objectify yourself and get naked in front of strangers. The message is crystal clear. We want you to be what we think you are, which is a sexual object. And if you'll go along with that, you will be generously rewarded. We don't think you have dignity. We don't think you have honor. We don't think you're decent. We think that you're agents of the devil and instruments of sin. You caused the fall of man. That's deeply embedded in the cultural thinking of the West. And clothes, being covered, covering your nakedness, is only for the dignified. That's why they strip you in interrogations, to break you down, to humiliate you, to demean you, to create an imbalance of power between you and the interrogators. I know what I'm talking about because they did it to me. They do it to make you vulnerable. Well, that's what the Western society does to women. Forget about slut shaming. They practice modesty shaming, virtue shaming, dignity shaming. Because who are you to think that every man in the public sphere isn't supposed to be able to see your body? What makes you so special? What makes you think that you have the right to deny any man's eyes access to your body? Your bodies are supposed to be public. Your bodies are supposed to be decorations. That's the culture. And they don't want dignified women in the public sphere. They don't want virtuous women in the public sphere.